When people visit Montenegro, they usually head straight to Kotor or Budva. But what most people don't realize is that just beyond these famous cities lies a completely different side of the country. A side where you can stand on top of one of the highest mausoleums in the world and see over 70% of Montenegro, explore a national park that most tourists never make it to, and wander through the country's former royal capital, where it feels like time has stood still. So today, we're renting a scooter, tackling one of the most dramatic roads in the Balkans, and discovering whether Montenegro's hidden side is actually its best side. And to go up in the mountains, we're going to need something to get there. So
we rented a beautiful grey Jet X, which is a 125 scooter. Hopefully it's gonna take us up to the hill. We rented from Kotor
Scooter rentals.
The cost was like 40 euro per day with a 100 euro deposit. It was cash, and we're super excited to test it out.
Should we go?
Cool. Yes, let's go. It's bubbling in my head.
I think these are new helmets as well.
My fringe is gonna look terrible.
Oh no. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's comfy.
Yeah. Go.
Wow.
Wow.
Was this a pond?
A pond? I don't know if it was a pond. Oh, well, you can go inside.
Are you sure that this is not haunted?
I never said that.
Baby, this is very creepy. It doesn't look like a fortress at all. It looks like something that has been built during the Cold War. Those faces. I'm not gonna go down there.
So this place is actually called Fortress Gorazda, or I think that's how it's pronounced. And it was built in the late 19th century, in like the 1880s, by the Austro-Hungarian Empire, obviously, to fire over the bay and protect the bay. But now it's just completely abandoned and you can just come in here and explore.
Usually when I visit abandoned place, I can kind of feel the vibes there, and this one, to me, feels haunted.
Come on!
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not joking, baby.
I got the light on.
It doesn't matter, I'm not joking. No, baby, I'm terrified. No.
Come on!
I don't like that. No, this is terrifying. I really don't like dark places.
See, there's a light down there.
Oh my God. Should I put it away? Sorry, you have to go. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna leave you in the hands of Ryan. Come back soon. No, I'm not joking, baby. Come back soon, okay? I'm gonna wait you up there.
Okay.
See you afterwards.
Bye. Wow, this place is cool. It's like properly empty. I mean, it's not bad. Like, there's still light. Wow, this is so cool. Okay, I've made it to the end of the tunnel. I don't know if it keeps going. Oh my God. Oh, we gotta, oh my God. Oh, I don't like flying things like that. That one might be enough for me. I can see down the end, but no, it's like a giant mosquito. Ugh. Okay, we won't go down there. That one's a little, even for me, that's a little bit scary to do by myself. There are literally tunnels everywhere. Like, look, there's another one that goes down there. There's another one that goes down there. But there are so many rooms. Like, I wonder how many people would like stay in these rooms. And I wonder if they were like barracks or if they were offices. I have absolutely no idea. But this place is huge. You missed a good explore.
Can we go back?
You're gonna go inside?
Yeah, but I don't know where to go. I just don't want to go down there because it's so dark. Oh, wow.
You go right onto the roof.
Which actually doesn't even feel like a roof because it looks literally like a pathway.
It's overgrown.
Yeah. Oh, it's so cool. Look. To me, it looks like a giant bean.
So this thing here is a gigantic 360 machine gun turret, which apparently, when this place was built, was like very advanced technology for the time. It's still pretty cool though. I didn't realize it would be this big when I was reading about it.
This was be able to open and you enter.
I think you would go in from the bottom.
Oh, and then up and then... Yeah. I think I prefer the view from here than inside.
And that is one of the main draws. So coming up here to Fort, I need to remember the name, Fort Gorazda. is the view. You can see Tivat down there. We haven't been to Tivat. Unfortunately, we're not going to go this time around. And then over that side, you can see the Bear Kotor where we've just spent the last 2 weeks.
And then there is Croatia.
Eventually? Eventually it would be. Ah, what a view.
It's really
And
stunning.
I think it's only going to get better as we go further up.
You're gonna be so big. You're gonna be so big.
Okay, I think it's time to get back on the bike and head back up the mountain.
No, baby, can you leave me here? I found my heaven.
When we're on our scooter trips like this, we really need to use our phones to navigate the unknown roads of Montenegro. And to do that, we need to be connected to the internet. And that's why we installed an eSIM from Saily. It was super easy to install. All I had to do was download the app, choose the Montenegro plan, and follow the on-screen instructions. It literally took minutes. What was great is we could literally do this before flying, and Saily would connect us to the internet as soon as we stepped off the plane. And if you're ever worried about your data online while you're using your eSIM, there's no need to worry because Saily offers advanced online protection, and it keeps you safe while you're surfing the web, and it's the only eSIM that offers this feature. And with this nifty little widget here, we can always see how much data we got left at a glance, so we know that we're never going to run out. And if you're feeling really bougie, you can check out Saily Ultra, which is their premium plan, which comes with all of the benefits listed on screen right here. So if you're looking for flexible data plans for your next trip, scan this QR code right here on screen and use the code Sarah Ryan to get 15% off your first Saily data plan. It works in over 200 countries. Anyway, thanks for Saily for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to Montenegro. We are just about to start climbing up into the mountains towards the national park. And we're at the bottom of this like really hairpinny road called the Serpentine Road. But we wanted to come quickly check out this view over Kotor right at the bottom.
I think it can't get better than this, right?
I don't know, we're gonna go higher.
Yeah, exactly, I want to say that.
So I'm sure this road would be a lot of fun if there wasn't traffic.
There was a van that got that made all this traffic happen.
Hopefully, once the traffic is cleared, it'll get a little bit more interesting.
Yeah, at least it's a sunny day. We can't complain being stuck here.
Oh my God, guys, that road is so fun to drive. There are 25 different hairpins, and we know that because it's written on the side of the road. And there was traffic, the views over Kotor were amazing, and it was so much fun. It probably took maybe like 25 minutes to ride up from the bottom to the top. Crazy. And then we entered Lovćen National Park, which is, what was it, €3 per person, and you can pay by card, which is fine. So that was nice and easy. And now we are at over 1,500 meters above sea level. It's so cold. We were riding up and there was literal snow everywhere. It's so much fun. But we're gonna go visit what is potentially the tallest mausoleum in the world.
I didn't know that.
Are you ready to walk up 461 stairs?
What? These stairs don't give us a break. The famous North May. Are those really the Caucasian mountains? Where are we?
No, we're in Montenegro.
It's true, but oh, damn, that's crazy. Are the Albanian Alps maybe? It's very cold.
Snow.
Yes.
1 hour snow.
Thank you.
So I read about this tunnel online. Very cool. The stairs run all the way up from the middle. I've made it back outside. It literally feels like we're on top of the world.
I literally have no nice word for who decided to get buried here. It's literally like 360 degrees on mountain range filled with snow.
Wow, this looks amazing.
It's crazy. This reminds me another whatever movie, I don't know even which movie, but if you look at the entrance, there are these sculptures. It's so smooth. Touch it.
Oh wow. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's so satisfying.
Is that the sarcophagus he was talking about?
I don't know. Me neither. It's so simple yet so magnificent.
I want to touch it. Oh, what a smooth knee you have.
So theoretically down here there is the crypt, right?
Ah, this is the crypt. That's insane.
I feel like Indiana Jones.
I can't read that.
I just know that he was born in 1830 and passed away in 1851.
There's something about this pathway that is just so majestic. We're walking right along the ridge of this mountain.
I have no words, like this place is a masterpiece. Everything screams perfection. I think this is the best mausoleum I've ever seen in my life.
1,630 meters above sea level, according to my watch.
I was complaining for the cold, but now I'm just mesmerized about all of this. I even never heard about this place existing, right?
Okay, so now that we're here, I can tell you about the mausoleum. I've got it all on my phone here. So it was dedicated to Peter II Petrovich Njegoš, who was one of the most important historical figures in Montenegro and ruler, poet, philosopher, and Prince Bishop. So actually before, up here on this peak, there used to be a chapel, and in 1974, they actually demolished it or like rebuilt it into a mausoleum. And the dude requested to be buried up here because he loved this national park so much. And apparently, and I can kind of see it from here, but apparently on the super clear days, you can see 70% of Montenegro from this mausoleum.
I'm very, very cold now. As soon as the sun goes away and the wind starts, it's super cold. I lost the feeling of my arm.
Oh wow, that looks lovely inside.
Oh,
Welcome.
thank you so
It's my
much.
pleasure.
Thank you so
I
much.
spoke English, French, Italian, German, Russian. We have a lot of different English. It's okay?
Oh,
English is great.
It's okay, thank you. This is so nice.
I told you it's nice. And this is a sneak peek about what we're about to eat.
Oh, wow.
So we've come to this really adorable little restaurant called Konoba Kod Radionica. I think it's pronounced Radionica. Anyway, we're in a village called Nagiuchi. I'm going to put them on the screen because I can't pronounce these for anything. But this village is actually really popular and well known because of its traditional handmade cheese making, and its prosciutto that it makes here is prosciutto, which has been like smoked in the traditional way. So we have an entire plate of prosciutto and cheese to try, and we're gonna see if it lives up to the reputation or not.
Also, I took a glass of wine that I think is going to be the same type of wine that we drank last year in Podgorica. So
It is,
I'm
yeah.
excited to try it. And I think this is the cutest konoba I've ever been. It's so beautiful.
We even have the fire.
We also have the fire, thankfully, because my hands are frozen.
Okay, we're gonna try this prosciutto at the same time. I'm just gonna take a whole slice of it. Cheers. It's so salty.
And smoky.
It's smoking. Oh, that's so good. And we have to try pieces. Oh, the aftertaste is so nice. Oh, it's sheep's cheese, I think. It's very good.
This is incredible.
I think this might be the best prosciutto that we've tried in the Balkans so far. This place was absolutely amazing. Easily 10 out of 10. Not only do we have the prosciutto and the cheese, but we also had some sausages and some cevapi, and it was all delicious.
But the sun is out, so I have my sunnies, and we're gonna go to the next spot.
Cameras, no? No,
camera.
okay, no worries.
That was nice. Very interesting. What I really enjoy is that every room has a different color palette, and it's the first time that I really pay attention and I can notice the difference of color in each room.
Doesn't look like a royal palace much though, does it?
Not at all. Actually,
It's very modest.
I didn't have great expectation when we entered, and I was like, oh wow.
So this is actually like basically the Buckingham Palace of Montenegro, at least up until the monarchy was abolished. And this is really good fun. So basically you just walk around and it's sort of like made up as it was back when people lived there. So you can see the furniture they use and the way the house was set up. And there are some clothes and some swords and some guns as well. €8 each, it was worth it, I think. But the only thing I think that could have made it better was there was like no information boards or anything. So like you just walk around and look, like you don't learn about any of it.
Actually, when we bought the ticket, there was like a QR code that if you scan and I guess download an app, you can listen to the audio guide.
So the first thing I'm noticing in this town is like right outside the palace, there is this really lovely green space with like this small church and this brick building here, and it looks so well looked after. It looks absolutely beautiful.
It genuinely seems to be in one of those mountain towns in Germany where everything is perfect and you find magical castle around and beautiful space with a lot of daisies and flowers.
It's very like spring is here, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
And also look at all these ruins around this church. You know, you have to admit, like, this church does look quite cool here, and it's surrounded by these big old like ruins. I wonder what it used to be before. Like there's a sign down here that says this is called Court Church, but it doesn't say what the foundations used to be. There's a monastery up there, so maybe this used to be like an extension of the monastery. So I don't think we're gonna go inside today, but this is a really special monastery. We've done a lot of monasteries recently, so we're a bit monasteried out. That's why we're not gonna go inside. But essentially, this was built in the 1400s, and then in the 1600s, it was destroyed by the Ottomans, and then in the early 1700s, it was rebuilt again. And this is the monastery that stands here today. And I've had to get my phone out because there's something that I found that's super interesting. Apparently this monastery houses major Christian relics, including what is believed to be the right hand of John the Baptist and a fragment of Jesus's true cross, which is crazy that it's in such a small town.
Wow, I would have never expected to find a place like this in this town.
And because this used to be the royal capital and like the place of political power in Montenegro before the Austro-Hungarian Empire, there are a bunch of different embassies or old embassies up and down the street here in the main street, just like this German one right here.
You can see it. It is also written here, former German embassy in the 19th century. It's so weird, like why would you put an embassy here? But then, based on the fact, that makes sense.
I mean, it just baffles us that this used to be like the capital of Montenegro because one, it's small, two, it's so quiet, three, it looks really new and clean and modern, and it's in the middle of nowhere. You just wouldn't expect it. This one.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, look at that view. Oh, we're so old.
I was literally thinking the same thing.
So we've come to a bar called Monte 360 Bar, I think, and when we arrived, there's like a no entry sign, and we were like, oh, maybe we're not allowed up there, and there was another group of people, and they were like, oh, maybe we're not allowed up. Should we just go up and have a look? And we're glad we did, because it is open.
It's open, but they are still refurbishing for summer, so you're not allowed to keep walking up that way where there is actually the cable car and also the coaster,
And the coaster as well, yeah.
Unfortunately, we won't be able to do it, but
they've opened this bit for us, so we're going to get a drink and watch the sunset, I think. Check out the view. It's going to be a bit backlit because of the sun, but you can see Tivat and that bay, and then Kotor Bay down there. How crazy is that?
I also think this is probably the only time throughout the year where you can come here at around sunset time
and get the front row.
Yeah.
The guy actually said they only reopened this 2 days ago, which is why there's still construction going on, and that's why the road's closed. So we're one of the first people here to test out the new format. I don't know what the old format was like, but he said they're testing out the new one. What a great place with a great view and a great sunset to finish a scooter trip around Kotor.
Cheers.